I've never seen anything like this before. This is BioLite, which, if I remember correctly, they were a company who basically made like a little stove and you could charge your phone off of it. They've gone way above that, and they now have backup power that's designed to fit in the spaces that are not being used. So as an example, this fridge, well, normally our fridges don't slide left and right, but the whole idea is the dead space that's behind your fridge, you can use that to have your battery backup already good to go, and it acts as a UPS. So once you put this on your wall or on the top of the fridge, wherever the dead space is, you plug it into what they're calling their core unit. This has a 1.8 kilowatt inverter, has a 1.5 kilowatt hour battery, and then it allows for solar input. I don't remember what it is on the main unit. They said it was smaller, but on the battery expansion unit, they said it's also 1.5 kilowatts of solar input. So very well matched between the inverter, battery, and solar. And so for every expansion you do, you get the battery and solar with it as well, which is very smart for them to do. It connects with this proprietary plug underneath, and they provide an adapter to go to MC4. So you can use any solar panel that has MC4 connectors, which are the most common connectors. But I've never seen anything like this. This is pretty ingenious in my mind, because you could have easily behind a fridge 3 kilowatt hours of capacity. And a fridge, it depends on your area, how full it is and so on, but it will use about 100 to 150 watt hours per hour of operation. So call it 0.1 to 0.15 kilowatt hours per hour. So if you've got 3 kilowatt hours of capacity and your fridge is using 0.1 kilowatt hours per hour, you're looking at 30 hours roughly of backup power, which is pretty impressive. So I'd venture to say it'd be pretty easy to get anywhere from 18 to 24 hours. And all you do is you connect this to the outlet that's behind the fridge or wherever you're storing it, and then plug your fridge into this, and it acts as a UPS, which is an uninterrupted power supply. So as soon as the grid power goes down, this keeps running the fridge. You don't have to do anything to it. It's 100% automatic, and then it will recharge from the grid as soon as the grid power comes back. But if you need to supplement it with solar, then you can add the solar to it. So very impressive. This is not portable at all. So the idea would be you could stick one of these behind your fridge, one behind your freezer, one for your laptop or your office workstation, whatever it is. Just plug one of these there. There's no permits, no licensing, no nothing required. You just hang it on the wall on some studs and then plug it in. So these extra batteries that are back here, you see you can actually stack up to 7 of these together to get a total of 10.5 kilowatt hours of capacity. So I don't know if they make longer cables here, but I'd be interested to see this option where I could have this battery up here and then another battery lower and then one, and basically do a quad battery right here. That'd be 6 kilowatt hours of capacity. That would be super impressive and just make life super easy as soon as the power goes out to have everything already good to go and then have it self-recharge just when the grid comes back. They also said that they have time of use capability. So what that means is sometimes power costs more in the evening or in the morning and then costs less during the middle of the day. So to offset your electricity bill, this will recharge only when the power is cheap during the day, and then it will discharge in the evening or whenever the power rate costs more. So that way it's as if you're paying for the lower rate when it's actually the higher rate, because you're just running off of these. Pretty smart feature. But that's a pretty ingenious idea to just take the spaces that are already open and not have to take up space elsewhere or have a huge heavy unit in a garage. This is definitely not gonna run a house. It's not gonna be for power everywhere, but it does come with a power strip, or you could use any generic power strip and get power out anywhere else. The major advantage there is it's already in its place. A lot of the times when we're using just portable power stations, you have to take your portable power station to the kitchen and then pull your fridge out and plug everything into it. In this case, it's just already good to go. You just leave this behind the fridge till you need it, pull it out, and then you plug in the microwave and the coffee pot or whatever else needs to be used off of the power strip. This is a good way to be prepared, just to have everything ready to go. Make sure to check them out if you're interested. But in the meantime, be prepared. See you on the next video.